Hello there, I'm Vine and today I have for you the best Slaver Guilds build. It's a request, because recently my duty is to do requests, but this time the build is also an update. You see, I kinda did this build already way back in October 2022 as maximum worker output. Of course, with ever-changing game mechanics, it became somewhat outdated, but I still encourage all of you to watch it if you wanna have the best workhorses in the game. Because this time we are not focusing only on worker output, but overall optimization with some new roleplay spin. And this spin is a human imperium, because nobody ever did this before, and this is a completely original idea that I'm lending to you for a small fee of views and likes. Starting with ethics, we need any degree of Authoritarian. I recommend Fanatic Authoritarian for plus 10% worker job output, but since we are optimizing and not maximizing now, Fanatic one is not necessary. Second, ethics must be basic Xenophobe. Not Fanatic, as we don't hate Xenos, we don't fear Xenos, we just simply don't think of them as people. They are animals like any other, perfect for livestock or work not fit for human hands. As for civics, we need slaver guilds for plus 10% animal resource output and to also put humans into serfdom, so they can be exempted from taxes, state bureaucratic control and just simply focus on working. Second civic we must take, I'm reading in Polish, Corvée system. Sounds so nice. Anyway, it's for plus 10% worker pop resource output and to lift all unity costs from resettlement, as our serfs should not be chained down to the land, so we can micromanage them. Origin is of course Syncretic Evolution, so we can have workhorses at the start of the game. The must-have traits for now are Serviles and very strong. We can also throw in aquatic for basic resource bonuses, but again, since we are optimizing and not maximizing, it's not necessary. As for the main human species, there are no must-have traits, but there are two optional ones that can help with rushing must-have technologies. Intelligent plus natural sociologists that combined give plus 25% society research from jobs. Take it if you tend to struggle with balancing between research and genetic modification projects. Otherwise, ignore them and build up humanity in your image, like a true emperor would do. Now let's jump into the game, but before we look at any options here, let me show you the basic resource output on our home planet. The 12 workhorses we get at the game start produce on average 3 times the basic resources of any standard empire. This build is working nicely from day one, so let's lock pop growth on humans only for now and take this optimization further. Starting with tradition trees, we must take prosperity for all traditions, but take the standard construction templates first for plus 25 planet build speed and minus 10% building and district build cost, so we can quickly use our basic resource income to its maximum potential. Domination for overall self-management, but aim for workplace motivators as soon as possible to unlock crucial edict for this build. Still, don't start this tree before finishing prosperity. And finally, genetics, to freely edit all our pops, so rush here the alike expression tradition. As for perks, we start with optional ones. Nihilistic acquisition. If you like to war in the early game, this is a wonderful way of acquiring new work animals until the galactic market is established. Hydrocentric. If you decided to make aquatic not only workhorses but also humans and want to reap 150% of the benefits. And the one key ascension perk is only the Engineered Evolution for genetic ascension. From edicts we need extended shifts that will increase worker and servant output in our empire by plus 10%. Lastly, remember to build slave processing facilities on every planet to reduce political power of all servants and animals by minus 25%, increase their output by plus 5%, and allow automatic resettlement. Now, let's look at the pups themselves with their genetic upgrades. Workhorses, our Chattel species, should have nerve-stapled Serviles, very strong and vocational genomics traits, giving them plus 35% output from basic jobs and completely removing their happiness issues, allowing us to work them to the brink of death without a problem. Dolls, our domestic species, should have charismatic, docile, fertile and nerve-stapled traits for plus 20% amenities from servant jobs, easy handling and in-house breeding, so everybody on the planet can get a servant. Uphumans, our endangered species, should be humanoid and have erudite, natural machinist and vocational genomics traits. This will allow them to work most needed specialist jobs. Also, combining erudite with vocational genomics gives us access to illegal combination of erudite with intelligent thanks to the pop optimization mechanics. Pigs, our livestock species, should be a plantoid or a fungoid, so our empire can have morally correct vegan bacon without harming any animals for food like barbarians do. Their traits should be Agrarian, Budding, Delicious and Vat-Grown to clone them efficiently and harvest the best plant or mushroom beacon in existence. Also, feel free to give them erudite trait so they can fully experience the happy livestock life. Minerals, our lithoid livestock species, should have Industrious, Crystallization, Felsic and Vat-Grown, so we can also clone our minerals instead of ravaging the planets with mining operations. Clone soldiers, Thrall species, should also be humanoid and have budding, noxious, resilient, Vat-Grown and very strong traits. Budding unfortunately is a late trait for humanoids, so add it as the last. As for the rest, they create very oppressive soldiers with plus 110% army damage. Keep them locked on militarized Thrall world for even more assault army damage and unleash them on other planets only during invasions. As for the main species, modify it as you want, and if you have no special inspiration for your humans, just give them erudite, fertile and robust to make them universally useful. Also, keep our human serfs on indentured servitude deals because it works the best for citizen species. Moreover, a fun fact. Did you know that we cannot make our citizen species or livestock despite having this option unlocked? Citizens simply cannot work livestock jobs, so sadly, Soylent Green roleplay is not available, at least for now. Time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's slow micro. This build has a lot of pop micromanagement, and on top of that it's just slow with tech due to pop editing projects. Not good for multi beside roleplay. In single player, it's echo win. If you can micromanage a wide empire, this is a straightforward win, as you will easily have the biggest economy with the biggest fleet in the galaxy. As for the roleplay, it's human supremacy. There is only one species in the galaxy that is strong and adaptable enough to rule all of it, and those are humans. Virtuous, strong, adaptable and wise. Our other humanoids are just uncivilized barbarians, not much higher than xeno animals. Human duty is to show them their place in social hierarchy and guide them to a glorious pangalactic imperium that we will inevitably create. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments and see you later!